Let's get started. Today, we plan to speak about advantages and disadvantages of homeschooling. Homeschooling refers to the concept of giving the kids a formal education without sending them to school and teaching them within the comfort of the home. It involves making a few adjustments, and the teacher in homeschooling, whether it is a parent or external help, must be aware of all the advancements in the field of education to ensure that the children who are being homeschooled get proper education to place them well in the society. Another consideration would be the adaptability of the children to the societal norms, particularly when they are confined to the comfort of the home and peer interaction may be hindered. In addition, homeschooling is getting more and more parents are practicing this model education. They feel school model education is actually a lot of failing than success. Therefore, most parents think homeschooling is beneficial because it focuses on one individual at a time. It's more flexible than traditional schooling and avoid the negative effect of other students. But always remember, where there are advantages to something, there are also some disadvantages, and like the public and private schooling, homeschools also have some disadvantages that parents must take care. Today, we will discuss some to keep in mind about homeschooling that you need to know. Moreover, we will present the advantages, disadvantages, and value of homeschooling.
The advantage of homeschooling is homeschooling allows better control over the child's time, thus freeing them up for cultivating other hobbies like music, dance, writing, and sports. It allows the child to break free of the compulsions of assignments and allows for more experiential learning. The child can have access to the learning material through all areas of the home and thus experience freedom in gaining theoretical and practical knowledge. Many schools do not make children ready for the real world. They just follow a set textbook. However, with homeschooling and with the technology bringing as vast amount of information on demand at the click of a button facilitates this process. This really available information and the vast array of online courses designed especially for the child allows to bring down the cost of education while simultaneously increasing the quality of education. In addition, homeschooling also caters to the parents wish to be able to supervise the child's learning process more closely, understand the strengths and weakness of the child, and develop the child in their own specific way. Homeschooling retains the natural curiosity of the child to the process of learning and gets rid of the compulsions and provision laid down by schools. The child has freedom to choose what he likes and thus Homeschooling keeps the kids engaged. The control over the child's schedule also allows the family take travel trips together at most times of the year to complement the child's learning about separate cultures and thus raise more tolerant and well-informed individuals. The main benefit about homeschooling is the one student to one teacher ratio ensure that the child has attention trained towards him all the time. This situation is not possible in public schools and the needs of the child often go ignored. Okay, last but not least, homeschooling also saves time for the children with focused learning. The children can accomplish more in the same time with the school curriculum thanks to God at a slower pace to accommodate all the children in the classroom. Also, not having to adhere to rigid timings of waking up and rushing to school is a positive. The children feel more at ease while not having to be burdened with unnecessary written words and can focus on developing their other interests. It is no surprise to know that children learn the most from the people they are surrounded with. A child may talk to his classmates in school and learn to be around people, but they may pick up values which are not desirable to their parents, religion, or culture. To prevent such a conflict, the kids can be homeschooled. Interactions for kids arranged through hobby class will ensure their fast academic absorption and also satisfy the need for social interaction. The kids who are homeschooled also generally interact with children from a much wider age group.
The first disadvantages is homeschooling may be that the child education may not receive the legal and societal acceptance it deserves. People tend to look at homeschool children as lacking social skills and the kid may not get a recognition for their education while applying to college for future formal education. It may become difficult for child to find acceptance in this case, enhancing their chance of succeeding. In addition, the homeschool kid may also not benefit from healthy competition, which inspire them to break their limit and achieve success to their maximum potential. Also, learning in schooling gives them collective knowledge. The children learn from their peers and shape their idea and personality. The second disadvantage is children can miss out on sport events with their peers. Although they may still be a part of sporting activities, they miss out on a competitive sporting events where they get to forge strong bond with their peers. These kids may also miss out on handling high pressure situations, surprise quizzes, and others, such events which leads to their emotional development. Not learning to properly interact in a group can result in behavioral and social issues. They might face a problem following the laid down norms as they have been exposed to environment wherein they are free to act as they want. Therefore, they may have issues with sharing, may demand personal attention from people, and may become distant. Another disadvantage is parents may not find adequate time for teaching the child all that should be taught, and the process of learning may develop gaps. The child then grows up with certain beliefs which may not be true and may be partially correct. Such a world view is damaging to the child's psyche in the future.
The first value is responsible. Parents or tuition teachers should be responsible for teaching their children with proper and authentic learning so that they do not make the wrong steps to success in academics. And then the second value is time. Parents can save time without having to send their children to school and attend activities that involve parents at school.
The value is rationality. Parents think rationally by opening their mind to let their children learn from home and feel confident their children will succeed if they study from home. Another value is courage. Parents must dare to take the risk of teaching their children from home so that they do not regret it later in the event of a problem.
In the conclusion, while home schooling has both pros and cons for children, it should be deliberate upon by parents whether they have the appropriate means and methods to give their children a comprehensive education at home, or if the children need to go to school where they can either by a trained faculty. All the options available must be weighed in before jumping into any discussion. Even if the children go to school, it is necessary for parents to take adequate interest in their learning and development to ensure that they are on the right path and are learning the right things in the right way. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.